You know, if staying locked down makes sense to you, then write in the comments that it makes sense to you. But if it doesn't make sense to you, then write in the comments that it doesn't make sense to you anymore, because quite honestly, from the very beginning, they kind of scared us into this. The reports in the very beginning, and even I was on board with it, like, okay, because the numbers we were getting out from everybody that were the officials, that had the authority, were saying that umpteen billion people were going to die and the entire world was going to be devastated and it was practically the zombie apocalypse. And so we lock down, and then the numbers are nowhere near what they say, and then we get the real numbers, and then things are crazy, and unemployment, and now we're like, wait a second, what the hell? Now you're throwing people in jail for not wearing masks, for doing things that are absolutely constitutionally protected. If there's nobody out on the road and someone wants to go jogging down the damn sidewalk, then what is the damn problem? If somebody is out on a paddle boat on the lake and there's no one else on the lake, then what is the damn problem? And secondly, freedom isn't free. Freedom is putting yourself in danger all the time, but that's part of freedom, is being allowed to put yourself in danger. We can't keep locked down, and he's absolutely right. This doesn't make sense anymore. In the beginning, when they were telling us all these things, it seemed to make sense, but as the facts became reality, now it makes zero sense. They scared us into locking down, and now they won't let us out. Okay, what sense does this make? It doesn't anymore. Like Maine, you are locked down for 62 deaths. Maine has 62 deaths, and you have locked the entire state down. But yet you have more than double that, 284 automobile accidents average, and we did last year. You didn't lock down the state of Maine for those auto accidents. You didn't tell people that they couldn't access their automobiles. None of this makes any sense anymore. When they were telling us the numbers, it seemed to make sense in the very beginning, because they were saying that it was going to be the worst thing ever, and that we had to fear it. And we did. And now we're poking our heads out like, this isn't right. This doesn't feel right anymore. People need to start fighting for their freedoms. The Constitution overrides what some governor says. It's the Constitution of the United States. Each state is supposed to help uphold the Constitution, not stomp on it. So let's read this from Fox News. California sheriff refuses to enforce state's coronavirus stay-at-home orders. He says it doesn't make sense anymore, and he's right. It doesn't make sense. Chad Bianco on Friday said that he refuses to make criminals out of law-abiding business owners exercising their constitutional right and providing for their families. He did a video talking to his board of supervisors. It had gone viral, and then he appeared on Fox and Friends. And he said, look, the situation in Riverside County under state orders is nothing like they told us it was going to be in the beginning. And that's national. Nothing is like what they told us it was going to be in the beginning. In the beginning, they told us it was going to be this horrible thing that was going to be all-consuming and fatal. And here we come out that it's kind of like, okay, it's bad, it's fatal, but it's not lock the country down fatal. Okay? It's not stomp on our freedoms fatal. It's not take the Constitution and take it in the bathroom and wipe your butt with it fatal. That is not what this is. This is something bizarre. This is something that people are using and abusing the situation for power grabs. That's all I can think of. It's time to get back up to opening our businesses and letting our people do what our normal businesses are, he said. And you can't just arrest somebody for going out and exercising in public or not wearing a mask. And you can't. That's not constitutional. At the same time they are trying to enforce me to release criminals from jail, they want to make criminals out of law-abiding citizens that are, trying to support a family. It doesn't make sense anymore. Yeah. California, Texas, several other states are releasing criminals from jail, but at the same time, if your family's hungry and you're trying to make a living and you're trying to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, those inalienable rights, life, and try to keep your children alive, now you're a criminal. No. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Additionally, Bianco told Ducey he feels that the government cannot pick and choose which businesses stay open And which clothes? Because every job is essential to somebody. Yeah. Yeah, I know it. Trust me. There's people I know that work in the restaurant industry that are just, not just, but someone that is like a fry cook. Okay, you might not think a fry cook is essential, but that fry cook thinks a fry cook is essential because that fry cook, he's got to eat, he's got to pay rent, he's got to live, he's got the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, just like everybody else. And that job is essential to him. It's essential to his kids, or her kids. My job certainly is essential, but so is the job that is putting food on somebody's table, he remarked. A single mom that has 3 jobs to support her kids, her job is more essential to her than mine is to me. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. And I hope the sentiment picks up. I hope more people look at it and be like, yeah, this doesn't make sense. I'll throw my voice behind it. If you throw your voice behind mine, and I will scream to the high heavens. Let's get our voices heard. The government should not be picking and choosing who gets to open. It doesn't make sense that small businesses can't open, but we can all go shoulder to shoulder in Costco's and Home Depot's, and that's okay. But we can't responsibly go into smaller businesses and, do what we're supposed to be doing by keeping apart, Bianco continued. And he's right. Why do these great big businesses get to open up, but yet their small mom and pop competitors don't? I can go to Home Depot right now. Wait in line, take about an hour to get in, but I can go to Home Depot right now. But I can't go to mom and pop plumber shop. Why? I would think I'd stand more of a chance at Home Depot of getting infected if that was the case. There's more people there. So what is the real reason? What is the idea? What are we doing? This cannot continue. Bianco said residents can act responsibly and don't need the government being our parents. No, we don't need Big Brother holding our hand telling us, you can go into Home Depot, but don't you dare go into a mom and pop shop. That doesn't make any sense. Why is a mom and pop shop more dangerous than Home Depot? Why? Hey, someone explain that to me. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I don't know shit from Shinola. I have no clue. But either way, I'm like, this has got to end. Yes, in the beginning, they scared us into believing things. But as more information and the truth comes out, now it's like, no, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and we need to be getting back to work. The Board of Supervisors is continuing deliberation over whether to remove the county health officer's order late Friday. And they should remove the order. And even if they don't remove the order, the citizens should defy the order. Be free. Be bold. Be Americans. I love you guys. You guys stay informed. You guys stay free. And goddamn it, practice your freedoms. Because just wearing a badge saying that you're free doesn't make you free unless you practice and defend your freedoms. I'll see you guys in the next one.